I remained wondering what next, what am I going to do next, and gentlemen. Therefore, in the process of wondering, thinking of this and that, men and women came from Alliance in Motion Global, ladies and gentlemen, that came to present their plan of the company to the group of us at the place of gentlemen. We followed and asked questions. At the end of the day, I was convinced, and indeed, I joined the great company, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm proud of talking about it this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Therefore, from that time on, my life and the same, ladies and gentlemen. So I would like to encourage all of you, ladies and gentlemen, to listen as we share, as we build one another in this great company, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me at this point of time to share my screen and begin sharing with you a short that I have prepared for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. I hope you are able to see my screen. Is there anyone who confirms seeing my screen, ladies and gentlemen? Anyone confirming seeing my screen?
Yes, yes, Dr. Chiyuka, it is clear.
Okay, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Maybe what you do, you just expand it a bit, you expand it.
Oh, it is looking small.
Yeah, I mean down there, somewhere. Okay, it's fine. We can see.
Okay. Let me see. There's something that is blocking this. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, our topic under discussion this evening is the importance of consistency in life and in business. Our topic under discussion this evening is the importance of consistency and persistence in life and in business. So we are going to compare it how in business and also in our day-to-day life.
Okay, Dr. Chiyuka, what you do? Can you just up there? Can you click on slideshow?
Up, slide.
Up there, slideshow. No, move on the left, on the right.
This way?
Slideshow, there is up there in the red, there is after home, insert, design, transition, animation, then slideshow.
Oh, this one here.
Yes.
Slideshow. Yes. I've clicked.
Yes. Then you can click from beginning. Go here from beginning, down, no?
This one?
No. From beginning, there is just below the file, below file and home.
Below file and home.
Just there, it's okay. There you go.
Okay. So thank you so much. The importance of consistency and persistence in life and in business. So how, ladies and gentlemen, we look at the introduction, therefore consistency and persistence defined. Then we are going to look at the importance of consistency and persistence in life and in business. Thereafter, we are going to conclude. Ladies and gentlemen, this presentation highlights the consistency and persistence, ladies and gentlemen, in life and in business. Therefore, consistency are regarded as the two sides of the same coin. By Kaplan said, you cannot separate the two. Consistency and persistence are regarded to be as two sides of the same coin. Imagine you are looking at here in Zambia, maybe a one kwacha. A one kwacha, it has two sides, and each side has a sign or a symbol, on both sides, which are different. So therefore, but even when there are two different sides on the same coin, but you cannot separate them, it is regarded as one kwacha or one coin. This is what Kaplan 2021 alluded to. You cannot pick one and leave the other. You can't do that because they are sharing the one coin. So you can separate them. Say, no, I'll get side B and leave side B. Side A, you can't do that. So you have to pick them at once. The two stick together. Consistence and persistence are a hanger on which life and business success hang. So it is a coin. It is of both. It has both sides, but it representing one thing. Therefore, consistency and persistence, a hanger where we hang our coats. If you want to bath or you want to sleep, you get your clothes and hang them. That is what consistency and persistence is. That's where business success is hanged. Therefore, you cannot do consistency and persistence. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, consistency is a measure. Except the black thing is blocking my. How do I remove it? I want to. Okay.
It is very clear.
Okay. Consistency is a measure of inner strength, patience. So Imani is saying consistency and persistence is a measure of inner strength, patience. Each one has a measure, and that measure of strength, which is embedded in persistence, is the patience that person has. So you cannot be consistent if you have no measure of patience in you. Goes with the strength of patience a person has. So that is what we need to understand. Consistent people are like true farmers, ladies and gentlemen. They plant, wait for the rain, and service the crop until harvest time. They have that kind of a patience inside them, a strength, patience inside them, that they're able to wait for a period of time in order to harvest. Consistency and persistence also implies that the courage that you begin with is the same courage required of you to see you to the end. What am I talking about? Here is a project that I want to engage in. Before I engage in, I have to gather some courage for me to start off. So we are being informed that the same courage that you began with into that project is the same consistency, the same courage that you need to continue slow but sure up to the end of that project that you are going to do. that the courage that you begin with to do something is the same courage required of you to see you up to the end. But you should not relax. The same courage, same speed, same level, you should see you up. Persistence also denotes that doing a good job once is good, but doing it over and over exhibits a seriousness to reach the desired goal. What am I talking about? Consistency. It is good when you do a job once, it is good, but that is not consistency enough. Consistency enough means doing something over and over and over. Therefore, this exhibits a serious to reach you to the desired goal. So we are saying consistency helps us to reach the desired goal. Without consistency, you cannot reach your desired goal. Doing it once is not enough, but we must do it over and over. Therefore, consistency, it is not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It is what we do consistently. So what sharpens our lives is not what we do once. Even when we know it much better, we do it once. Not enough. That is not consistency. It will not shape our future. It will not shape our lives. It will not shape our destination. So what it takes to have our destination shaped, our lives shaped, our future shaped is the consistency that we apply into a particular activity. Consistency is also the name of the game. The great man Eric Worre says consistency is the name of the game. He says, pick a baseline level of activity and stick to it, stick with it. So he's saying, when you come across something that you want to do, he's encouraging you to stick to it. Don't let it go. Stick to it. Means continue doing it day in, day out, because consistency is the name of the game. If you know the game and you don't know consistency, then you have not yet known the game. Consistency in our company, consistency in the life, in the daily life that we are leading, that becomes the name of the game. Let us proceed, ladies and gentlemen. Consistency, a measure of inner strength. Oh, sorry, there's not to move. Then let us look what is persistence. I separated them, though it's one point, but as we go on, I'll combine them. Persistence is not letting yourself give up. So when you are consistent in the first place is that ability, that eager that you have to give up of what you are doing. Persistence people are also described as hardened or stubborn people. Some people describe them as stubborn people. They continue persisting. A boxer is beaten, blood is oozing out, is still coming. Very stubborn. They understand that the path without the obstacles do not lead anywhere. They persist because they know that if they will stop, then whatever they are doing, it will lead them anywhere. So they will persist on and on and on because they have that understanding that a path without obstacles do not lead anywhere. So Obstacles are there in life. Obstacles are there in business. A person will make sure that even when there are obstacles, will continue going on and on and on. Persistence means standing up to failure, no matter how many times it knocks on your door. Ladies and gentlemen, failure is coming, discouragement is coming, so that you give up doing your business, you give up doing the activity that you are doing. It is vividly challenging you, but persistence, ladies and gentlemen, you stand. How many times it knocks on your door, you persist. Some people give up after a few knocks. After 2, 3 knocks, they give up from what they are doing. But yet others are ready to knock for years until the door opens. That is persistence. No matter how long it takes, a person will continue knocking. You remember in the Bible, that widow who went to knock, asking for a piece of bread, knock, until the door was opened. That is persistence that we need in our day-to-day life, and also in the business that we are doing, ladies and gentlemen. Persistence is very important. Becoming a persistent person begins with the realization that you need to change. It doesn't just come because but it comes after you and me realizes the need to change. We realize the need to change. Shedding your bad old habits, that is a step. When you realize, you begin shedding your old habits, meaning doing away with your old habits should be your step, your top agenda. For us to become persistent, we shed off, we stop what we have been doing all along, which has not been giving us results. Changing those habits and wear a new coat in order for us to move on with our day-to-day life or business. Now, ambition is the path to success. Persistence is the vehicle you arrive in. For you to achieve that ambition that you have, for you to achieve the success that you have in business, ladies and gentlemen, it will not come unless you jump into the wagon of persistence. This persistence will drive you through the path of success in order for you to achieve your persistence. Also becomes our vehicle to make us arrive where we are going to achieve our ambition in terms of the business. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now look at the importance of consistency and the persistency in life and in business. Persistence brings value through establishing trust, which in turn leads to better customer service, greater customer satisfaction, and more confidence in stability. So what does it do? Consistency and persistency. Ladies and gentlemen, this one brings value through the establishing trust. It brings value and also it establishes trust. Selling a commodity, because you have applied consistency and persistency, ladies and gentlemen, at times people can even name you only the product that you are selling. changes to the product that you are selling. Why? Because day and night, that commodity is always available. Because the commodity is always available, you have been consistent in providing that service. Ladies and gentlemen, this one will bring the customers will trust you. The customers will trust you because you are offering a better service, because it is bringing a greater customer satisfaction, and you are creating confidence, ladies and gentlemen, in the people that you are dealing with. So consistency and persistence is very good because it brings trust. It also brings customer service, great customer satisfaction, and because of consistency and persistence. If you are not consistent and persistent, ladies and gentlemen, people, you will not gain trust from people. You will not satisfy the market. You will not have better service. So it takes consistency and persistence, ladies and gentlemen. Consistency and persistence runs deep throughout your business practices and can make a real impact on how your business grows. And how most perfect strategy in the world, ladies and gentlemen. But if you do not execute it consistently and persistently, it would not do you any good. So consistency and persistency in the business amount, because, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what strategy you will have, without consistency and persistency, all this will be in vain. So it's very important, ladies and gentlemen, to remain consistent and persistent as we endeavor ourselves into this great business that we have engaged ourselves. Consistency and persistence plays the role in how you interact with your customers. You post, what visuals you use, your market strategy, your content, and the list goes on, ladies and gentlemen. So consistency and persistency are very, very important because they play a great role interacting ourselves with our customers. So consistently you are posting. People, even when they're looking for information, they know that, no, there's this person who posts this and that, because of consistency and persistence, and gentlemen. So it will help on our market strategies, ladies and gentlemen. Consistency and persistence is what allows you to grow your business. You can't grow the business in the absence of consistency and persistence. It's lying secret sauce to all your strategy and your day-to-day operation. So the powerful market networkers, ladies and gentlemen, they understand and appreciate it because it's like a secret sauce that you can only make yourself. Other people will try to make it, they may not come to that taste, ladies and gentlemen. So these will help us. Consistency and persistence will help us strategies and our operation, day-to-day operations. So we must appreciate the consistency and, ladies and gentlemen, into this business that we are engaged in. Now, consistency starts with you as a business owner. It starts with me as a business owner. It's a reflection of your habits and routines. It takes someone who has a habit or routine to match with the consistency and persistence. Ladies and gentlemen, we know that action, when you repeat an action, it will lead you to a habit. If you repeat a habit, it will lead you to excellence. So when you have something, ladies and gentlemen, when you want to sell out the product, when you want to sell out the plans of your business, consistency is very, very, very important. It begins with decide that I'm going to engage myself into this business. Therefore, it begins with the owner of the business. And therefore, because it reflects, it is found in the owner of the business where it starts from, it is also a reflection and routine. How you plan and what you schedule to happen, you are the driver of consistency within your business. No one will come and force consistency and persistence on you. The starter of this business. You are the beginner of this business. It starts with you and it ends with you. You are the true driver, the careful driver of this consistency within your business. Not on you, but it all starts with you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when I was trying to prepare, I read some two gentlemen who said something. These are Kathy and Tom. And I quote, if you do not consistently engage yourselves into productive activity for several days, what are you doing? That's the question they ask. If you do not consistently engage ourselves in productive activity for several days, what are we doing? We are firing ourselves. We are not going to be paid. Looking at a person, perhaps maybe who is doing a personal business. When you are doing a personal business, you must work in order for you to get a pay at the end of the month or at the end of a day. But if you don't engage consistently and persistently into these activities, then you are firing yourself, meaning that you are not going to get paid because you cannot get paid where you have not worked. So for us to work into this business, we must consistently work, consistently invite, consistently do what is needed, recruiting, prospecting, all these issues must be done consistently, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do that, we will not be paid, or we will not going to be paid, or in short, we are firing ourselves from that kind of a pay, ladies and gentlemen. Another example that I came across also, ladies and gentlemen, aside that, they go for 30 minutes every single day, you will be better than someone who plays 1 or 2 rounds on the weekend. Here is a person who spends 30 minutes consistently, persistently into this game, 30 minutes every day, 30 minutes every day. And here is another person who does 2 big rounds or 1 round, big one for that matter, on this game, spending it on this game, on ends only. The script is telling us that, ladies and gentlemen, the one that does it 30 minutes every single day is far, far much better. Will gain more skills, will be grounded into this kind of a game, unlike just appears on weekends, though he spends 2 rounds. The one who does beat at the end of the day is much better. So what does our business call for, ladies and gentlemen? Is calls for consistently and persistently engage into this business, whether 30 minutes, whether 10 minutes every day. That is a great effort, ladies and gentlemen. Additionally, one day, gentlemen, I read this when I was at school. There was a play, like a book called the Chiyuka play, ladies and gentlemen. So I remembered what I learned so many years ago. So what happens? The warriors came to King Chiyuka, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of you should have learned the history of Chiyuka. So what happens? The warriors came to King Chiyuka and asked him to give them time to rest and marry, since they had defeated all their enemies. So they came and said, boss, now that we have defeated our enemies, can't you give us time? Meaning that to stop being soldiers, to start marrying and raise families. Now Chiyuka was very intelligent. He knew, he understood the power of consistency and persistence. So King Chiyuka answered their request with a question, and I quote, this is what he asked them. What will happen to a lion who does not hunt and eat regularly? That's what he asked the soldiers. Who does not hunt and eat regularly? They answered and they said, it will be weak and cannot hunt anymore. So he said, yes, this is what is going to happen to my soldiers. If my soldiers will not consistently and persistently engage in the activities of being soldiers, they will be weak one day when another group comes to attack our kingdom. You will fail, you become weak, and you fail to conquer the enemies. Chiyuka knew the importance of consistency and persistence. So the ball is in our hands, ladies and gentlemen, that we must do just like Chiyuka did. He did it in life. We can also our lives. We can also do it in our business. There's also another example that I read, ladies and gentlemen, of a person known as Chris Widener, a top income in her company, invited Tom Powell to speak at a big network marketing conference. So Anton Powell was invited, ladies and gentlemen, to speak at the network conference. So during the talk in front of the entire audience, Anton asked Chris a question. So he said, if your company came to you and said, once you hit the top income earner, we reset you, we take away your business and start you all over again, what would you do? So in short, this person during the conference of the audience, he asked the person who invited him. He asked the person who invited him, supposing today we come to you and say, yes, now that you have hit the millions that you have made, so we want to reset. put away the millions that you have earned all this time. We take these millions away from you so that you start afresh. So that you start afresh. What would you do? So the lady, even missing a bit, and she is a lady that has made 10 millions of dollars. She said, I will fill my calendar. I will fill my calendar. You know what to fill a calendar is? The calendar is and circle all the days with appointments. I will fill my calendar. This is what she said. Every day, fill my schedule, show my presentation, talk to people, them in the business, consistency and persistence, ladies and gentlemen. Our business calls for consistency and persistence. It's a vehicle. It's the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. If we will not engage ourselves, if we will not become the drivers of our businesses in terms of consistency and persistency, we will end up saying, no, I think this company is fake. What they're talking about is not true. Because we are missing the great two keywords, sharing one coin, persistence and consistency and persistence, ladies and gentlemen. In winding up, ladies and gentlemen, consistency and persistence help to push past many difficulties we face in the business or in our lifetime. Consistent and persistent helps us to push many difficulties as we move into the business, as we live day-to-day life. Ladies and gentlemen, there are difficulties that we face, there are obstacles that we face. Therefore, consistent and persistence will help us to push past, meaning to overcome the difficulties that we face in the business. So without consistency and persistence, those obstacles, you will not push past them. They will drown you. They will drown you. This help to focus on what you want, ladies and gentlemen. What do you want? What is your dream? You can only achieve it. You remember, it's a vehicle that will drive you safely, will carry you safely up to achievement of that ambition that you have. It's a vehicle. Consistency, persistence helps to focus on what you want, ladies and gentlemen. Because you are consistent, it will give you a direction to achieve what you want. Persistence and consistency are the two most important that will help you make progress in life, ladies and gentlemen. You want to make progress in life? The answer lies in persistence and consistency. If you want to make a progress. And both of these qualities are possible only when you have the passion for what you are doing, ladies and gentlemen. For you to persist, for you to be consistent, ladies and gentlemen, you must have passion. If you don't have passion in what you are doing, ladies and gentlemen, you will not go very far. You will not go very far. You must have passion. That passion will lead you into consistency and persistence, ladies and gentlemen. People who succeed, who day in, day out, are studying and working hard in terms of school, in terms of work, in terms of business, ladies and gentlemen. consistency. If you show me the people who are successful, I will show you consistency and persistence, ladies and gentlemen, that they engage themselves day in, day out. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to make it as short as it is. I hope you have picked one or two things. Thank you for giving me this chance once again to speak about the power of importance of consistency and persistence. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening. Back to you, Apply.
Wow. Thank you so very much, Dr. Chiyuka. That was an amazing training. I was following from the beginning up to the very end. We really appreciate. Thank you so very much. That was amazing. The training, once again, it has been live streamed to our YouTube channel. So I'll be able to share the link. I'll request some people. I think this is going to be, we shall share the responsibility here. Sometimes I get so occupied and I even forget to share the link of the training that was conducted. So all of us, we are going to take the responsibility. However, I am going to ask Aplen Joseph Miamba. Aplen Joseph, please, to be able, all the trainings that we shall be live streaming, all you have to do is to just go on our YouTube channel and share the link. And share the what? And share the link on the platforms. That would be very good, so that we know if on the platforms on WhatsApp majorly, so that people are able to access those trainings. I want to show you the YouTube channel. This is our YouTube channel, this one here. So this YouTube channel has all these trainings. You can see that the one for Dr. Chiyuka, it's here, being live streamed. Consistency and persistence in your MLM business by, yes. So we have many other trainings. We have these ones. So the name of the channel, it is M Conquerors Project OYL TV, M Conquerors Project OYL TV. So I believe that we shall be able to be receiving these consistently, just like Dr. Chiyuka has put it, consistently and persistently, meaning every single time, every single day, and always for a very long time. So Aplen Joseph Miamba, I believe you shall be able to do that and even duplicate it to other people, majorly people in your team. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make mention that my friends in Zambia, we have not been having our presentations for some time. I want to suggest something to you. I see that we have here, I'm seeing 5 people right now. Yes, Team Zambia, I see 5 people in the room. Is it 5, 6? 6 people. What we do, we can start inviting for 19 hours. Our presentation start at 19 for 30 minutes or below, 30 minutes and below. We present the opportunity, and then after we go into the training later at 20 hours. I don't know. Then Wednesdays we shall be having the Malawi presentation is. Wednesdays, Malawi presentation is. Okay. Yes, actually not Wednesday. The other time our presentation took place when it was on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. It was on Friday. So Fridays at 19 hours, Malawi presentation is. Then the other remaining days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have our Zambia presentation. Okay. So that is my request. Tomorrow we can have our presentation at 19, meaning we can invite consistently. What I have seen is that there is power in consistency. That's like Dr. Chiyuka said. You can have so many skills. You can be a very hardworking person. You can spend the whole night working. You can lift so many luggages. You can have so many things. You are having the muscles. You can accomplish a lot. But if you're not consistent, consistency beats hard work. Do you know that? Someone who is not very hardworking, but they are consistent, they do little, even if it is little, but they do it every day, it compounds. It compounds. John C. Maxwell tells us consistency compounds. You start day after day, you are there, you are adding. That is how ants build big ant hills. And you wonder, how did they do it? With teamwork and consistency, there is magic. There is magic. Ants team up. And when they team up, they understand the power of consistency. All together. They get the soil on the mouth, take, put. They go back, take, put. But before you know it, it is a big anthill that will require, it's very big. That if you said, I want to dig it, it will take you more than 3 days. So that's how powerful consistency is. So I really want all of us to commit. My friends, the team of Malawi, I really want to get to know the committed people who are committed towards online, people who are committed towards building business online. By the way, you people are going to build international business. Those of us, my friends in Zambia, don't just prospect on the people in Zambia. Prospect if you are having a target market of, let us say, Zambia and Malawi. These two countries where your team is now having at least people and stable leaders, you can utilize it and take advantage of it. You can invite people that are here in Malawi, and we can take care of them for us who are at the office. People on Facebook prospect them, and they come at the office. We can do the presentation for them, and before you know it, your team has expanded to Malawi. If you are struggling with prospecting online, if you don't know where to get numbers, because sometimes when we say invite, the question is, who are you inviting? So if you are going to invite, you have to have contacts. You have to have contacts. And the art of getting people's contacts, so connecting with people, that is what we call networking. The art of connecting with people, finding somebody on Facebook and say hi. If you do, like Mr. Callisto yesterday talked about it. If you can spend a day without saying hello to somebody, my name is so and so, I have something I would love to share with you. Which day are you available so that we meet? If you spend a day without doing that, without telling them, oh, my name is so and so, I do a BCD, can I have your number? If you don't connect with somebody and you go back to your bed, you are not a networker. The way you see a doctor is defined by what they do. The way you see an engineer is defined by what they do. Are we together? The way you see a teacher is defined by teaching. He is a teacher when he's teaching. If you are not teaching, then you are not a teacher. So in our business, you are a networker if you are networking. Every day, make it a point that your name list goes, add these people. Your name list, you add people on your name list. Every day, make it a point. Am I making sense? So this is just a word of encouragement. If you are struggling with that, there are a number of trainings that we have gotten from this platform concerning how to prospect, people online. Like yesterday, Mr. Callisto was talking about the same prospecting invitation. But then there's a particular training that was conducted by God executive, Mr. Rogers Maweje. Mr. Joseph, I'm going to request you to get this training and share it on our platform. This training assists you to know how to connect with people on social media and be able to get their contacts. Okay, so let me try to search for it here and show you this particular training that I am talking about here. This one here, how to find unlimited potential prospects to talk to every day. How to get quality prospect to share your business opportunity with daily online. That is a very powerful training. I recommend it. I recommend you to take time and watch it. It has actually that gentleman that day, the training, he made it very, very practical. Okay, how to get people on people who have actually money, people whom you are going to invite, and they say, I am interested, I am going to send the money in the morning. I'm sending my money now. That is what that training gives you. So please don't be there and say, apply me, I don't know who to invite. We have actually recruited the people who were strangers to us. We have recruited the strangers completely, but because of these trainings and skills that we have acquired, we can recruit strangers, and you too can recruit them. You can turn strangers into friends, into family members, into business partners. So it starts with a decision, and stay consistent. When you start it, don't do it once and it's not working, and you say, I think this thing doesn't work. You never get results if you are doing things like that. You have to stay consistent, give it time, do it every day, do it every day, do it every day. The more you do it, the more you get better. The more you do it, the more you get better. Before you know it, now you are a master. I like using the term master because I love it very much. Masters are very, very good people. So with those few remarks, thank you very much. Tomorrow we meet the same time. We shall meet at exactly tomorrow our Zoom will be opened at 7, which is 19 hours for you to have your presentation. And by the way, I want to make mention that we shall be giving a chance to all of you to present. Yes, I repeat that today we have gotten a new trainer on board. I am looking forward to see Maya Edith Muke to be part of the training team. I am looking forward to see you, Joseph, to be part of the training team. I'm looking forward to see Mr. Nicholas Siame to be part of the training team. Madam Lucy Mbulo, she's a super executive already. Training, for you to be a trainer, at least I would encourage you to stay consistent for 90 days, and also to be able to at least you are still executive, then you can get into the training team and start training. With the presentation is, as long as you have gone through the speakers bureau, we shall have a quick speakers bureau online very, very quickly, so that you can start presenting. Yes, you can learn how to present. Mama Edith, we can't wait to have you as our new presenter. Mr. Nicholas, I think you are already a presenter, or we are just going to schedule you so that you do the presentation. So thank you very much. May God bless you all. We meet at the top. The bottom is too congested. Have a lovely night. We meet tomorrow.